Oh, hello. Welcome along. Oh, I've got the perfect. Where is it? There we go. Haha. Hello there. We're back in the Blackguard. We're on the march for Vanquisher. Apparently, we're in Prague. I could have swore when I finished last night we were in High Elves and Dark Elves and Dwarf and Greenskin, and Empire was locked. So it looks like overnight order locked the Elven zone quite promptly. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I could have swore it was, though. Yeah, because I was in Shadowlands. So yeah, they've locked an entire pairing overnight. And apparently we did a fort at some point overnight. God, the stuff that you miss. What are we up against in this one? Alucards, I reckon is him from the other day. Nani, made a joke about him. Papa Glescu, see him a lot. Shakar, order roaming around. Well, they got a kill. And now they're going up to gank me coming out of the spawn. Oh my god. Like, I mean, I've seen some sad situations in my time, but that's impressive. Like, what can you do? Like, Jesus Christ. I'm going this way again. I guess they got reinforcements. I thought, like, the only thing I can think of is they got reinforcements. Right? Because they were literally having to sit up here and try and gank people. So strange. I really don't get it. Well, they melted quite quickly. Well, I think this is going to be a particularly high scoring scenario. Eh, 5,000. It's hilarious how long a witch hunter's knockdown is at 3 seconds. It's one of those things. It's like, because it's the same even in my witch elf. When my witch elf got her knockdown, it instantly felt like she became stronger. Because you're given 3 seconds to basically do, what is it, like 6 or 7 attacks a second, including your auto attack and stuff, for free. And you've got so much armor penetration and spike damage, like, you can't do a thing about it. Which is why I've always said that, like, knockdown for a class like that is just ridiculous. As is their defensive stuff. Like, it makes no sense. I could have swore I heard a gun. Oh, it's not even losing some. Freedom! Get out of the way, witch elf. I need to run away. I mean, tactically retreat. So I can join my scenario. Come on, combat. There we go. There we go. Continue as we started last night. Looking after Ray. I really should be like Finn in the new Star Wars and just chase after him. Yeah, like Ray, Ray. He died. Down you go. Literally all it needed was someone to tap it. There we go. think they're down below. Oh, one of them's running around. Who's that? Looks like a witch hunter. He's gonna get up these stairs like, oh shit. Hi, honey. Four of the buggers. You. Haha. Yoink. Purr, dodgy witch hunters. Oh, hello. Ooh, 8.5. I think I won the protection racket again. I did. Haha. Where are we? 44%. So we're nearly at halfway already. How rude. Someone has to charge in.
Hello.
It would have been nice if everybody else had done it. I keep thinking I've got something here and it's just bugged. It annoys the crap out of me. I just keep seeing it. It's like a wee notification. Like if you ever get a notification when you've got like an email or text message, just triggers the same response in my head. I need to click it. I need to click it. I don't even know what's going on in this zone. hell is everything just absorbed? Did she pop a potion or a morale or something? I don't get it. Why the Blazing Sun don't have a shield that they can just pop, right? Like, she's winning. I'll give her that. Typical order. Running away. Now, what's going to be interesting here is just what happens to this AAO number. Because at 40% AAO, it makes perfect sense that they're going to siege. Because it's almost a guaranteed win for them. But there's something weird's happening at the minute, whereby you'll have an AO like that, you'll start a keep siege, and then all of a sudden, all of these numbers will jump to level, and it'll be like 100 to 199. So either there's a ton of people who are just sitting outside the RVR zone waiting for it to happen, or everybody's just logging on. There's something weird happening, because it happens quite frequently. And maybe it's just observation bias from me, but yeah. It's so strange. And like the weird thing is it happens to both sides. Ah, there's Scrucius. And there he goes. Poor fella.
Oh, there.
I'll give him a cheer. Oh crap. When did I miss out in the scenario? I don't even remember it popping up. Oops. Observation is one of my key abilities, clearly. There. Don't think it works. Shut the ram. Doing my part. Go away. I think I set a distance record with him. Do we have any more bones? Hey. Join this one. I think it's the only one, actually. All we've got is tanks. I love it so much. lies dead. Somewhere. Over here, maybe? Yeah. Probably spawned one, but keep. There we go. Doors and 30%. What are the numbers like? So we've had a bit of an increase in numbers because we're now at 20%. It burns when I PvP. Some of the names. They just make me giggle.
The gods have tasked you.
Ugh, not for 74 silver. Like, I don't think there's a huge number at the keep. I don't know what they're firing the cannon at. It was at this point, everybody died. He ran into a wall. Range DPS Blackguard. Will they come through? Like, I mean, with the amount of people here, there's no reason that they shouldn't. Hello, chaps. Oh, I've been moved in my group. What have I got here? Who's this? Blackguard, chosen. Door's a good way. No way, he got knocked down. Ah, I suppose I was at low hit. I think he's upstairs, that guy. Gents. All the numbers. Behemoth's giving it a go. Doing all of the parry and blocking at the minute. Go to the 5th floor. Okay. Just keep going up. Once you see clouds, that's you there. Kind of need people across here just to block them off. Just me admiring my sword. Ah, we're actually at 50% now. Scrucius is the right idea. Great thing about the Black Orc is it's so huge, it literally blocks up tons of stuff. Oh, 10% in the door. Taking a swig of tea. Courageous tea, we'll call it. Only one healer, I don't think I'm going to live very long. I lasted longer than I thought I would. He might fell in a crack. Well, that's the end of that chapter. Back to scenarios. We gave it a go.
Haven't you got fighting to do?
At least people turned up. Bit of coordination. But there's only so much you can do when you're horribly outnumbered. We got 3% on them pushing, so, you know, from a renown standpoint, it was okay. Like, I like his optimism for a counter-attack. Like, if you can't hold a defensive position, you can't attack one. Unfortunately. Because they'll be no different to us. Like, they'll have people watching. From the bottom floor. To basically say, oh, there's people coming. And we'll just push out. Sad, but true. Oh, this one's already started. What have we got? Healers, a Sork, and a whole bunch chosen. Versus Warrior Priest and Witch Hunters. Okay. I actually played my chosen last night for the first time in what feels like forever. And he's like level 20, 21, 22. He was 2220 when I started. No, 2219. And I was in uh, this place, Badlands, Blackfire Pass, or the one before it. I can't remember which. Dwarf and Greenskin, anyway. Um, and he was doing really well against witch hunters. So there's like a witch hunter called Blackbird, I think it is. Something like that. Killed him twice, one on one. And it's like, the only thing that was doing it for me is bolster. Ah, Davin, thank you very much for the follow, kind sir. Like, I like his optimism that he thought I was going to chase him. It's like, I have no need to chase you, bud. I have a black card. You can stand there with your pistol and shoot me as much as you want. It's not going to do anything. Huh. I shall hide behind this. I'm not running into a whole crapload of people with no heals. Now I've got heals. I'll charge in. Hey, honey. Took too long to fire your bow, Robin Hood. We're just getting planked to death here. This is the problem when Order have too many healers and you don't have an awful lot of damage. You can't kill them quick enough. It's the unfortunate reality of it. What are these ones hiding for? Oh, they're just waiting. Nope. It'd be really great if the witch elves would go and steal that, because it'll then divide their people. Or if they run as a blob, it'll give us a chance to take fort. But it looks like everybody's just give up, unfortunately. Unfortunately. There you go. Eh, 4K is not bad. He was never going to trouble me in a fight unless he could help. Oh, this isn't the place I want to be. What did that do first? 56. So another 3%. So we got as much renown from that scenario as we did from the keep push. Oh, Northern Watch. I always wondered, do you just get the same ones over and over again because people are using, oh god, is it called QCure? And these are the only ones that they ever queue for. It's the only thing I can think of. Because otherwise, how would the game decide? How many do they want? Oh, he's running to the guards. Dear Lord. This is the thing with, like, witch hunters, is they're such children. It's hilarious. taking barracks. How many witch hunters do they have? It feels like there's like 5. 6. For a little witch hunter. Like, it's just hilarious. They're so bad. What the? A Slaanesh pink shoes and I've seen it all. Oh, thank you for the res, Disciple of Cain. Hey, we won! Got nothing for it because we were spending our time chasing witch hunters all over. Look at them! If they haven't all signed up as a group, like, it's clearly obvious they have. I do like the fact I only died once, though. I'm taking that as a positive. Where are we? 60. Chaos Wastes, by the looks of it.
Want something, do ya?
Which is ours? Oh, we're at the top. I always like it when our keeps at the top. Keeps the game accurate, at least. Like, I've never understood why you'd have an order keep up outside the inevitable city. Like, it makes no sense for the progression. And I get why they do it. Or they swap them around. It's like to make it not all one-sided all the time and what have you, but yeah. One thing I would actually like to see added to the game, other than sort of like the event thing that I was saying the other night, there's an arena in the inevitable city. And from memory, it's where you go to do a dungeon or two. It's basically, it's filled with all these like high level, or not high level, like moderately leveled, like demons and things all fighting. But you could add a scenario that you can only sign up for solo. And it's fought in that arena. And it is a free-for-all. So there's no sides. If you join up as a warrior priest, you'll be fighting an archmage. Or if you sign up as a blackguard, you'll be fighting a chosen, so on and so forth. I think that would be pretty cool. Like a proper, full-on free-for-all. Probably, I don't know how easy it would be to code. Unless you've got some sort of way that you can just set like a generic enemy flag or something like that. I don't know. But it would be a cool idea. It'd be something different. And it would be a guaranteed way to break up the premiads that are working their way into Discord and Skirmish. Which they're not supposed to be able to do, but somehow they do. Guessing it's a glitch or a bug or something. Or just taking advantage of the low population. Huzzah! Ah, stolen. That's a lot of renown. That's nearly as much renown as we got for doing the keep push. Oh god. I don't know, I find it hilarious. This is the problem. This is why nobody fights for keeps and forts, because you'll get better rewards from not bothering. Right? The game Age of Reckoning, which is the live version of this game, was based on the city push. You had to do keeps, you had to do forts to get your gear, to be able to do the city, which give you better gear. And then once you finished the city, that was you. Your character was effectively complete. All you were playing for at that stage was Realm Pride, to try and stop them getting your city. The thing with Return of Reckoning is the city's no longer the important thing. Warcrest's the important thing. So whenever you see warbands just fighting over like the central BO in Etienne or Prague or places like that, they're not doing it just because they're not bothered. It's because that's the core of the game now. That's the easiest way to farm Warcrests, is just to farm warbands. So the only way that you can get people reinvested in specifically going for keeps and forts is to change the maximum reward that you're getting from a gold bag at one of them from 40 Warcrests to something that they can't get any other way. So, like, in the olden days, which makes me sound really old, and I am, it was a big thing to push a zone because there was so much more required to do it. To do a fort was like a rare occasion. Like, you were maybe doing a fort once or twice a week if you were organizing some sort of push or something like that. It's very rare to ever see it to the extent that you have it in Return of Reckoning. And that's because in Return of Reckoning there's no value to them. So you either put pieces of gear back into the bags and you reduce the scale of the bags down so that there's less of them, or you come up with something different, like the amount of Warcrests that you get from a gold bag's like half a sovereign piece or something like that for a fort or a city. Because the problem that they have at the minute is they don't want this game to be solo focused, but you get so much you actually get so much out of the game solo now than you would have ever got on live. Like, the fact that I'm getting Vanquisher gear and leveling up my character and doing all of these things that would otherwise be impossible. Because I would need to be part of a warband to do most of it. And the thing with it is, like, there's nothing wrong with solo play, right? Solo play is fun. Warband play, especially organized warband play, is more fun. But, like, realistically, there's no reason to do it, because I can get the same results playing solo and playing to my own tune than following somebody else. And that's the issue that they have, is like, they don't have a situation in place where a warband is rewarded for doing the stuff that a single person isn't. Like, if anything, their PvE stuff is more in line with how they describe they want the game to work. Because if I want Onslaught gear, I have to get a warband and farm a PQ. If I want to get Sentinel or Bloodlord or Beastlord or any of that, I need to get a group and go and do it. I can't do it solo. And that is a good chunk of the issue, in that if you're doing RVR stuff, you have to be you don't have to be a warband. If you're doing PvE, you have to. And it's such a weird position to be in for this game. No, I'm not advocating that they, like, ruin the single player experience, because that's how I experience the game. But it's the whole reason why the actual playstyle is just focused around kills. It's because the game is now effectively just like a team deathmatch thing. But what I would like is I would like there to be a weekly event predicated around forcing people to do keeps and forts and city sieges. I'd like there to be an event or an influence thing for discordant skirmishes. And those in themselves are good things, but, like, can't improve Fort City keep rewards, though, as cross-rolling would be even worse. Yeah, true. That's why I'm saying you could do it as part of a, like, an event, right? Because, like, let's face it, you're never getting rid of cross-rolling. You can discourage it, you can do anything else you want to it, but you're never stomping it out. Live events are a thing that they use at the minute for rewards. So it's something that's easy for them to do. Or I assume it's easy for them to do. And it gives them an opportunity to provide the players with increased rewards while funneling them to do the thing that they want them to do. Like, it wouldn't be too difficult for them to say, have, like, this here. Group up in a warband and complete 5 keep sieges. Or 2 fort sieges. Successfully defend a fort 3 times or something like that. Have it play over the course of a month if you need to for like the specific size of the reward or the stuff that you're doing. But like, there's so many ways to do it to improve that side of it. If they want that side of it to still be the main focus of the game, because that's what the game was originally built around, was like the push of the city. Everything in the game is funneled towards you push the zones, you take the city. Now it's almost secondary. War crests are the only thing that you're aiming for in this game now. And you can collect war crests just easily by doing stuff. Yeah, the Christmas present thing was a really nice idea. It's like it's like the loot box mentality, right? It gives the player base something where they can look at it and they can go, "Oh, this is exciting." It could be, you know, something really good. It could be a purple item that's really useful, or it could be something that's completely useless, or some like minor thing. And like even something like that would be a handy and easy way to do it, whereby if you're, I don't know, in a fort zone, you get like something like that drops from player kills, and it can be something as simple as 1 silver, or something as amazing as like a token that you can take back to the city and claim like a, I don't know, like a one of the Genesis weapons or something like that. But have a like a really small percentage chance to be something really good like that. But everything in between's kind of useful, like potions or liniments, dyes. There's just lots of little things like that that you can introduce that don't really have a massive effect. 1,000 for capturing a BO. What the hell's our AAO? 300%. Oh god, you gotta love it. What was I saying? Yeah, but you can have lots of little things like that that don't really take too much effort to do because they're already doing them at different times. But um, they add lots of, you know, reasons to go and do the content and try and engage. Because at the minute you don't like, the only real reason to go and defend a fort or fight in a fort is if you have better numbers because you're going to get a decent chunk of renown. And you're potentially going to get a chance to get a dye. But none of the dyes are really a colour that is any different to any of the other colours already available. Like, the only ones I've seen is like silver and green, right? I can get green and silver anywhere else if I really want to, right? So, I just think little things like that, little changes like that will start to shift player behavior towards there are rewards here, I want to take part in it. I'm guessing there's witch hunters in here, that's why he's so jittery. Or not. $1,409 for a box. And that's the other problem, right? if you can go to a zone where you're heavily outnumbered and just still order boxes or run your own boxes, like, what reason do you have to go and sit and fight people? Right. I got more there for just delivering a box and capturing a BO than I would have had of fighting a witch hunter or a white lion. And there's no risk associated to me. Yeah, Tier three's a strange place because, like, the population in it seems to be wildly different depending on when you go. Like, when I started uh, back in basically start of September, um, Tier 1 was quite vibrant. You had a lot of people back and forth on each side. You know, some days you'd be getting farmed, other days you'd be farming them, but the majority of the time it would just be good back and forth fights between a couple of groups. Now it just seems to be there's maybe a group of people running around in a blob, taking the BOs, running the boxes, and if you step into the zone, you just get murdered, unless it's your team doing it. In which case, you kind of have to run with them because if you don't, you're not getting any renown. I love how I tricked him into trying to mount up. Can he fight the blob? Oh, we're at 73% now, so we're closing in. It's weird that that's the Vanquisher design. I have it in the back of my head that was like Annihilator or something. I always used to remember seeing Docs running around in like that purple look. Ha! He has to lie down for 5 seconds. I have to lie down for 15. The annoying thing about the Vanquisher gear for the Blackguard, though, is this stuff all looks like the old Conqueror gear. So it feels really bad to be in a position where you're basically wearing something old-fashioned. I saved that disciple of Cain from being killed. That's my take on it. Just the 3 witch hunters this time. Oh, orders come. They're burning everything. What's this? Shadow Warrior. Let's go and fight the Shadow Warrior. Or just cap the point because the Shadow Warrior's run away. Shadow Warrior's gonna have to come back, but oh, we're 320% AO now. Hey, I completed the live event task. What did I get for that? 1100. Ah, good times. Oh, there's a ram coming. Get myself back in the keep before accepting this. Oh, we've got another person who's AFK in the camp. I've never understood why people sign up to scenarios, join, and then go AFK. Okay, everybody's run away. Why did everybody run away? Whee! Whoosh. Oh my god, I killed a rune priest. That lasted a while at least. %81 now. Closing in. We're getting absolutely creamed in points. Eh, 7k renown's not bad. Oh, they're starting to run out of witch hunters. They've only got 2 now. We're down from 6. Maybe they've all give up. Haha, we got protection again. 29%, 140% AO now. Hooray, it's halved. Oh god, it's so bad. I know what these guys are doing. These guys are sitting looking at this going, we could cap that BO and we'll get more points for it than we will not capping it. Let me join game. There we go. Let's face it, we're not defending the keep. We had more people in this and we couldn't defend the one in Prague. And I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say the fort's going to be even worse. There'll be like 6 people there. Let's grab the points now. How many witch hunters are we in this one? Oh, we're back to 5. They're definitely coming as a group. Those ones, because there's a couple of them have been always in the same one. And again, it makes sense. A group of witch hunters is going to kill whatever it wants to attack. It's guaranteed work crests and renown. It's cheesy, but there's nothing to stop it. I love how the chopper ran away. He's like, yeah, I don't want to go in there. I'll wait for backup. Oh, God. 6.5. Nads didn't have a good run. 1 for 6. Inner doors at 30. Hey, Digital Pumps. How's it going, bub? Ooh, an Iron Breaker versus a Blackguard. This will be fun. Oh, it would have been fun if he didn't have mates. Like, are they literally thinking here about not fighting me? Because it's literally the only thing I can think of what they were doing there. It's like, we don't want to fight about our own. Oh, now they've got a healer. It's even funnier. And there's Order in a nutshell. They had 3 people, 2 tanks, and a DPS, and they backed away. And then only got serious when they got a healer. Oh my god. It's hilarious.
What do you have to say?
Like, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to fight me either. A squeak riding a bear with another squeak. Oh god. It's so funny. Huh. I was kind of hoping it would be Order here. Some of the bugs in this game are just class. Although I did see one, I think it was the other day, it was like people using, is it like the Cossack's helm or something, to turn themselves into a bear, riding the bear mount. So it was a bear riding a bear. And it looked kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not safe for work. Or Wildlife in One documentary with David Attenborough. We did it. We got the mighty renown. Bubble double. That's somebody. I can hear someone mounting up, but I can't. Oh, it's over here. That's why. Oh, he's just walking. Okay. Sure. Idiot. What's this? A rune priest. This is going to be a boring fight. $2,000 renown for that. Free Annihilator arm skills. Be a healing doc. Conform. That's what that says to me. Everybody knows the only way to play a Disciple of Cain's with 2 swords. Although a little part of me kind of wants to respec mine to healing now that I realize that you can equip a sword as your alternate appearance. No, no, the Keep Lord is weak. Bye, game. It was very nice of him to give me that immunity. Uh-oh, they're all coming now. Run for the hills. Oh no, I didn't win any bags. Shocking, as I didn't defend the keep. 90%. Brood is here. You don't need to defend the keep to get bags. I just killed and died in the zone and got a purple bag. Ah, congrats. I didn't really do anything in the zone. I just ran around in circles a lot. Apparently that doesn't count as a defense. Now, what do we think this number is going to drop to? Because it's currently 79. I'm going to go for 34. Sometimes you don't even have to enter a zone to get a bag. Yeah, probably. Would explain the number of times I've logged in that's like, here's your reward for defending such and such a zone. I was like, did I? I don't remember it. So yeah, I'm saying this is going to drop to 34. Primarily because it looks like the majority of Destra have gone to try and cap Thickmuck Pup Pit. I can nearly speak. They're probably the smart ones, in fairness. Ah, yeah, I know about that. It usually sticks it down here somewhere. Yeah, you've increased your roll for the next bag. Like, it's a nice thing to have. Because I remember on live, like, there used to be people, whenever we would do warbands and stuff, that never seemed to get bags at all. I remember we were doing a keep in, I think it was Dragon Wake one night. We had the entire warband opting out, bar one guy. And all he needed was, like, um, one final piece to complete his set, and he got a purple bag. We were laughing our heads off. Like, if it had been yourself, you'd have been raging. But it was just, it was so funny because he was sitting the whole way through the Keep Lord fight. It's like, oh, thanks so much, guys. This is finally going to be it. I'm finally going to have the last piece. And then it was just purple. Yeah, it's the classic case of it's always funny when it's happening to someone else. Ah, Mike, thank you for the follow, kind sir. Very much appreciated. Ah, I was wrong. 58. Yeah, it, it was and it wasn't because it was annoying from the perspective of if you wanted to get the gear, you were stuck in a scenario of you just had to have the luck with you. And like I remember the first couple of cities we did, I got nothing from them, nothing at all. And it was really soul destroying because you were getting up at like 4 a.m. on a Sunday to do the zone pushes to make sure that you could get there. And you would get there, you would get through the inevitable crashes that would come along, you would beat the order in your instance, and then you'd manage to do Karl Franz, and then you get nothing for it. Um, and then I think it was my third or fourth attempt, I got like some of the stuff, and it just all felt, I don't know, all felt worthwhile then at that point. But it was the thing that would always drag you back. Whereas now, like I've been online so many times on like a level 40 character. Like even logging in just as it's about to start and standing outside the city gates, and I've never gone in to do it because there's no point. Like the only thing that I'm going to do is either get face rolled or face roll order and spend an hour or so doing it, and at the end of it, I don't get anything. Right? I just get war crests, and I can go and get war crests doing more fun things in like scenarios or open world. So, like, what's the point? Today's bad design, I don't find it fun, so I'm happy I can skip it. Yeah, I can see that. Like, the old city was... What's the word I'm looking for? It was very one-dimensional. And you were forever stuck in a cycle of, well, if you've got a good instance, i.e., a not very competitive instance, you were getting a chance to do, you know, Karl Franz, which was basically just PvE, and buggy PvE at that. Which always felt kind of weird in the sense that, you were. What's the word I'm looking for? You were doing PvE to get the height of PvP armor and weapons. Now, I think the way it works now is it's like, oh god, what's it called? Um, it's like zone control or something? There you go. Bubble double saving me there. I tell you what, you see if we didn't have that squig herder, this would be such a lore-friendly group. Just blackguards and disciples of Cain. Personal loot rules and scheduled cities ruined RVR. Yeah, the schedule, like don't get me wrong, I can see why they did it, and I can see, it makes perfect sense if you look at it on paper. You've got a very small group of people, and you don't have a consistent population. So having it scheduled is basically okay. Here you go. If anything, I think the schedule is too short. I think the schedule should be longer because, like, it feels like you're getting a couple of cities a week, and I don't think it should just be based on who's done the most forts in that period. Like, I think it should be the way it was designed to be originally, which is, you know, zone locks, forts, scenarios across the board. Um, does your guild do a warband for it, or is it just like parties? Ah, okay. Well, this was a mistake. I can see the stairs. There. Destra Warband defeated by circular staircase. Yeah, that would make sense. Only people who contributed an open RVR. But it would be good as well if there was like something that you could do while it's going on that contributes to it, is the other thing. Like, because at the minute you get 6 instances, so everybody turns up for those 6 instances and saying, right, that's the city locked. All you can do now is this scenario. But it would be good if there was like, I don't know, there was some sort of open RVR conflict that you could do either in like Reichwald or the Maw, where it's just like, you know, cap and hold points or attack like specific targets. Like, I don't know, put up like wee stockades with like NPC heroes or lords in them that you have to assault and kill. And if you do that, then your instance in the city gets like, I don't know, a buff or something becomes easier or something like that. Because then at least if you're not doing the city, you can do something that affects the city. Do we have a defense, or are we just letting them push in? Oh, my guard had been taken off. Go up. Okay. There's nobody up here. Well, the organization was kind of thought about. This is going to be a massacre. Like, yeah, I agree, Mana. 100%. You have to reward people for doing the things that, you know, you're supposed to be doing, as opposed to, like, you seen it with me earlier. because Order were swarming the zone, I was getting more renown from capping a BO and taking boxes than I was from actually fighting people. Which should never be a case, right? But at the same point, there's no emphasis on people to actually go and do any of the stuff because, like, it's just too easy for them to get their renown and their war crests other ways. And again, that's all that this game is about now, is war crests. Where's Ray? I need to stay close to Ray. It really is gonna hurt. We're just gonna get stomped. I'm surprised they haven't pushed in yet. It's like they're expecting some sort of trap. But they should realize, like, there's only 58 people here and you can see most of us in this room. Like, they have to push at some point. Right? Push them back for Nagara. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. AoE. That's my only hope. Just look at all the numbers dropping away. It's like dead, 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 dead. I think, like, I'm not the best at maths. I think we were slightly outnumbered. Like, maybe one or two people. Maybe. Tell you what, I've noticed over the last couple of days, I'm getting more and more of, like, the tier 4 purple stuff dropping. I don't know if it's just like, you know, again, a random observation bias or something like that, but It just feels over the last couple of days there's been more of it. Hey, we're starting to build our WordPress back up. The thing's going to be, at this next level, I think it's 61 is the point that I can get my upgraded shield. The Genesis one. So at the minute I use this. So I think I can upgrade that at 61. But I can also upgrade the sword at 61. The problem with upgrading the sword is I'm going to lose the hit point regen. And I think it's like, instead of it, and instead of the toughness, you get like a load of strength. Like, it feels very strange. Whereas the shield is pretty much all the same stats, just slightly buffed. Yeah. It certainly seems that way for this guy. Like, if I was going for, like, a more offensive kind of sword, yeah, it would. But, like, it doesn't... it's weird that the stats on it change so much. Because you'd nearly expect the stats that are on them to be flipped in reverse. That the higher one would have this one's stats, because they seem more useful. Yeah, true. Like, this shield seems pretty good. Like, I know the proc in that protective barrier is quite small, but having a wee shield that just pops up randomly and sort of takes a hit for you is not bad. I wonder what the population's like at the minute. So apparently there's 693 players online. But there's only 168 at the keep, or at the fort. And there's less than, what, let's charitably say 33 in Thunder Mountain. So where are all the other ones? There can't be that many people doing PvE. Maybe they're all in Tier 1. No, they're all apparently in Tier 2 plus, because apparently there's 560 people in Tier 2 plus. So, yeah, weird. And there's more Order online than Destro. It's 53 to 47 in total. Strange. Hey, Ray got first. Go him. Double Double got 19th. Good work, guys. I'm gonna say that Ray got first because I was guarding him. That's the only logical reason. That's what I'm there for. I just take all the hits. Then every now and again a witch hunter will appear and I'll just hit them for like 100 damage and go away. You're not wanted here. Right, where'd that take us to? 99%. Ever so close. Apparently I've waged war against the larger army. No, you don't say. Did anybody else notice a larger army roaming around? I didn't see one. Probably should get myself some more potions. Oh, I bought potions. Forgot about that. I'll get some more armor potions. What are these called? Lasting stanchion. Unguent. Helps if I spell unguent, right? Unguent. 30, I think, right? Is it this one? Nobody ever puts them on in smaller sizes than 40. Which is annoying. Yeah, I don't need it right away. Plenty of time to go. Illyrian and Shadowlands or Thunder Mountain? That is the question. Do you know what I'm going to do for this guy, actually? I'm going to go and get some guild recall scrolls. Is it this guy or is it the other one? I think it's the other one. Yeah, that's the other one. I don't know where you get Skaven tokens from.
What do you need?
It's probably an old thing. Give me 10. I actually forgot that those scrolls were a thing. I only hit upon it, I think it was like one random day I was on, I happened to just come into the Viper Pit and I was like, do you remember Guild Recall scrolls? Back in the day when you'd be waging war across multiple fronts and you'd be constantly bouncing around to try and catch people.
Haven't you got fighting to do?
I do have fighting to do, but I want to get my work rests. Right. We'll do a Pyramid of Satra, level up, and then we'll call it until later on tonight, I think. We'll have our gear, we'll have our level. We'll have all of the fun stuff. What are we up against? A little bit of everything. I'm kind of amazed this guy's got as high as he has, because he was the second character I created, so he was a lot like the Magus in the sense that I was just constantly doing PvE quests with him. So his renown level was always like really far behind, and when he got to like level 40, I think his renown rank for those last couple of levels was like about 10 or 15 renown ranks behind. So the fact that he's so far ahead now is kind of cool. I love how they stop. It's like, we don't believe we're going to win. Let's just stop. Hooray! 58. And from killing someone. That makes it even better. Oh, Scrooge's nearly had him. Ah, no fireball for you, my friend. Down you go. Now they're just sitting here going, why won't he die? What kind of monster is this? Bye-bye. Wow. Like, what's even more embarrassing for this guy is I'm not even using potions. Down you go. Buff up my toughness. Down you go. I love how he's just ran straight into more of our people. Oh dear. They're getting absolutely hammered anyway. here, apparently. Oh, they were. They just got murdered by the Disciple of Cain. They're spawn camping them. There's a white lion's trying to be sneaky. What way is he going? It's going right. Oh, he's actually going left. Or is he just trying to spawn camp? Chaps. So unfair. That counts as 4. I hate white lions. I really do. I remember seeing the artwork for them whenever... I want to say it was like... It was about 8 months or so after they announced the game at E3. And it was like, we're going to have the white lion. And it was just like, it just looks awful. This is the most ridiculous looking class I think I've ever seen. See? I knew they were just coming there to sit and spawn camp. That's the only reason they were running back and forwards up there, was the spawn camp people. Hey, 9,000. Eh, yeah, I suppose so. Looks like I have a Marauder, and the Marauder just feels beastly. I was constantly waiting for the Marauder to just drop off the way the Witch Elf did as soon as it hit 40. And if anything, the Marauder just kept going. Um, but the White Lion, the problem I have with it is the same problem I have with the Squig Herder. Is like the pet does a decent amount of damage, but can seemingly still do everything it wants to do hundreds of feet away from the actual class. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like as to why that's even a thing. Look at Mr. Fancy Pants. All of his Vanquisher gear. This is the one thing I don't like about this, because this was Conqueror gear to me. So it kind of feels like it's just a backward step. Now, the thing that is, I love these stats. The thing I hate about it is, like, look what it's done to my strength. On a positive note, look what it's done to my toughness. But look what it's done to my strength. So I may need to come up with some sort of... Because, like, if I hybridize, I'm going to lose some of that fun stuff. Maybe if I do that and that. It still feels a bit... I'll stick like that for now. I'll figure out some way to buff the strength, because I'm going to be getting, what is it, 80 from the potion anyway. That's 360. Maybe take a look at my renown points and change them. Try and get some strength that way. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I'm going to take a break for a few hours. I'm going to be back on later on. It's good that we finally got this guy into all of his Vanquisher stuff and up to 58, so I may play him later on. I may switch out to another class in between, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you everybody so much for coming along and watching. Thank you for all the follows on the channel that we've had. It's very kind of you. And if you're new, feel free to follow because it really helps. If you've Amazon Prime, you can subscribe. You don't have to watch ads, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm gonna have a wee look here and see if there's anybody streaming. We can do a raid. Merkin's on. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna be back later on, guys. So if yous are free, feel free to pop in and have some fun. But if you don't, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you'll have a nice day tomorrow. And I'll see you again next time. But until then, take care and all the best. Bye.